so this one still makes me laugh. Karen from the HOA had been nagging me for months about the old oak tree on my property, saying it was ugly, unsafe, and ruining the neighborhood. Look, even though the tree was perfectly healthy, one morning I woke up to the sound of chainsaws, and there she was standing, smugly with a hired crew, cutting it down without even knocking on my door. I shouted at her, asking what she thought she was doing, and she just smirked and said the HOA gave her permission to take matters into her own hands. Before I could even call the sheriff, the final cut gave way, and that massive tree leaned not toward my yard, but directly toward her house. It came down with a thunderous crack, smashing across her roof, breaking windows and crushing her porch. The workers froze. Karen screamed, and I just stood there stunned, but honestly a little satisfied. When the sheriff arrived, I showed him my property line papers and reminded him she had no right to touch anything on my land. Karen tried to claim it was my fault, but everyone saw the truth. She destroyed her own home with her arrogance. The HOA had to back off completely, and neighbors whispered about it for weeks. I just leaned on my fence smiling, because karma sometimes doesn't wait. And if you love watching HOA Karens ruin themselves, make sure you hit subscribe right now, because the next revenge story is even crazier.